Welcome to Hammered and Cheese, where we got the hammered and the cheese. And Marco is somehow neither one of those things. What are you up to, man?
No, just get ready for the Lord of the Wings tomorrow, where I'm gonna watch you guys fucking act a goddamn fool.
You're not
And
gonna have a single wing. You're not gonna have a single spicy wing.
I might have one.
Yeah, you gotta have one.
See, that's the difference between the Hispanics. The Mexicans like the hot food. The Puerto Ricans don't.
Yeah, I like it more zesty, like lemony.
Yeah, a little bit of lime, a little lemon. Uh, how new or how much like how new is your laptop or how old is your laptop?
I bought it last year.
So it should be running the blue USBs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting you cords and shit ready. So what you cooking today, man?
So I got jalapeno, and I'm gonna make a bacon wrap, which is probably a terrible idea. Knowing we're about to eat a bunch of spicy food tomorrow, but I don't think that far ahead, So I got my sister here.
Hi,
Hello.
sister.
You said what?
I said hi, sister. The sister
Ruben,
from
Ruben's got a bunch of questions she wants to ask you one of these days.
Hello.
She'll be here tomorrow.
what kind of question?
What kind of questions?
What you need to know?
She wants to know about schizophrenia.
No, okay.
He's like, oh, one of those kinds of questions. Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. Thought it was gonna be so good.
She's like frozen with fear now all of a sudden.
I wonder how. Maybe we should give you a longer cord, huh?
You have no tact sometimes.
I choose when and when to not have it.
Tack. What the fuck is tack?
Right. I have attack.
Uh, I teach my kids that shit. There's a time and a place for everything. You gotta have a little bit of time. So you got a backyard, or are you in the neighbor's backyard, or where you
We
at?
have we have a commons area.
Oh, so you're like in a project.
No. I live in suburbia. It just happens to be an apartment complex right in the middle of suburbia to make
So,
us poor folks feel like we live in suburbia.
so yeah, you're in a project.
I don't think I don't. Yeah, this is the nicest project I've ever lived in. Okay.
Well, I mean, there are some nice projects. Shit, the project I grew up in, they fucking redo every few years.
You're a hater.
I'm a hater. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you're a hater.
a hater because I speak the truth.
Yeah.
Those are them remnants of the Democrat in you. You're a hater. You said the truth. Fuck you.
Yep. I used to be a liberal. I'm pretty good at it.
Ugh. So what you got going on there? Would you slice it up? Come on, speak about some food.
So I'm cutting my jalapenos in half right now. If you can bring it a little closer. I'm gonna gut them and then shove some cheese in it, wrap them up in some bacon.
No,
Throw 'em on the.
you are gonna de-seed them.
Yeah, of course.
I mean
I ain't trying to die.
that takes the fun out of the jalapeno.
I don't like take every seed out, but go
Ugh.
ahead. Speak your piece, Ruby. Speak your piece.
Aren't you the one who bitched out of the spicy challenge? What are you talking about? Keep the seeds.
Because jalapenos aren't spicy.
They're a little spicy.
They're no spicy.
I mean, fuck, I eat a jalapeno barbecue chicken pizza almost every week. That's not
Okay,
spicy.
but are they pickled jalapenos?
Right.
No, pickled are pretty fucking gross.
I love pickled jalapenos, but they ain't spicy.
I don't like pickled. I'm not a fan of too many things that are pickled.
You don't
I
like pickles?
I like pickles. Pickles are pickles. I don't like pickled.
Huh?
You like pickled food?
Not like that. I think the only thing I really like that's pickled, besides pickles, are what are them? The purple bar eggs, and those are only when you're hammered. The ones that
Yeah,
make you
pretty good.
they make
Those
you
are
fart real bad.
purple bar eggs.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I've never tried one. This doesn't sound like a good idea ever.
Only real OGs know about the purple bar eggs. How far is 6 foot?
So you just really ain't white at all. There's nothing white about you then, because eating pickled food is a white people thing.
How am I? Huh? What the fuck you gonna say to me?
I said you're Mexican as fuck.
No, I'm not. I'm not even close.
You eat shrimps. That's what you eat. Oh,
No,
you don't even eat shellfish.
no.
What the fuck? Your people are islanders and you don't eat fish, bro.
Yeah,
That's so
my people are fucking American, and we ate McDonald's. That's what the fuck we eat. The fuck is wrong with you?
Your mom is Puerto Rican, right?
Now, my mom is almost dead. She's speaking to Jesus right now.
Oh, it doesn't count because she's old. Is your mom from here, or was she from Puerto Rico?
Nah, my mom's from here. My mom was half Puerto Rican and half Italian. My dad was full-blooded Puerto Rican. My dad was from the motherland.
Gotcha. So it
And
doesn't
then,
count then.
and then my grandfather, my mom's mom, was from Puerto Rico. And both my dad's parents are from Puerto Rico.
In the words of all Jews, it doesn't count unless it's on your mama's side.
I don't know about all that, but okay. Well, I just that long motherfucker.
You're a contrarian, is what you are.
The who the what?
You're a contrarian. Are you everything I say?
Say about my mama? So what? Are you stuffing them jalapenos or are you just wrapping them in bacon?
I'm gonna stuff some cream cheese and some cheddar cubes in them.
Some pepper jack would have been good in there.
I think I'm gonna keep these for later and make a nice chicken wing sauce with these. And I'll be delicious. Ruby, can you pour me another drink? Appreciate it.
So I got the feeling you're cooking quick because you got to get out of whoever's backyard you're in.
So
So,
they're not home for the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. They went on vacation.
Right, that's what the dog said.
Yeah, that's the story. There's no dogs here
We're
though.
watering their plant.
Right. Watering their plants. That's an even better one.
I think if Ruby starts watering anything, we're gonna get the channel's gonna get pulled.
What?
What you said? Who's drinking?
I'm getting high on different strains of everything.
All right, so now I got the cream cheese. I used to not like it with cream cheese, and then I don't know. All of a sudden, I just started liking it one day. Just age, I guess.
Your taste buds change over time.
Probably. I don't. That sounds like propaganda. Sounds like liberal
That's true, 'cause when
propaganda.
I was a child, I liked
No,
sweet
that's
potatoes.
actually very true.
Liberal propaganda. They're like, oh yeah, your taste buds change. That's why you're cool with microplastics and fluoride.
That's all the time.
No, I didn't. I only did one bag because we're gonna go out to eat after this. So,
So,
well, we can make more when we get home.
Hey,
And
Tyler
Tyler
Bowler says hi. I don't know who Ty Bowler is, but what's up,
What's up,
Ty?
Ty? How's it going, man? Thank you for watching the comments. I'm not paying attention. It usually is Dino's job, but he can't even read a fucking clock.
Well, you know, he was on Canadian time, and then he went to a Cracker Barrel. So
Right. And then he can't even read a GPS either. He was talking about, oh, the GPS had me all fucked up, so now I'm an hour behind. I'm like, what?
you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, all right. I bumped my fucking mixer.
Gotcha.
And chick on her period.
What?
I said my mixer is touchier than a chick on her period.
Wow. First of all, men will never understand the relief of getting your period when you thought you were almost pregnant.
Horseshit. Women will never
feel like we
understand the
understand it
relief
more
that a
than you.
man gets when his old lady gets her period.
Yeah,
You
we
know
will
that?
understand that one very actually.
You'll never understand.
That's the one that we do
You'll
understand.
never
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. That gut wrenching. I'm late, and your fucking whole stomach drops into your asshole.
Suddenly you become real religious.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
late to the ceremony.
You
God,
start praying to a
it's me
God that you
again.
didn't even know. Oh God, please don't let her. She's a slut. She's a slut. God, please make her a slut. Please make her a slut.
Right. Please make the baby black.
Oh my god.
I got cheese cubes. Make it simple. So I don't gotta cut everything.
There's no microplastics in your cheese cubes.
That's probably you know how they do cheese these days. They got all that powder on it. It's probably
Is
plastic powder.
That big one. So.
There go two cheese cubes.
Right.
It just sounds like you just don't want the responsibility of saying yes because you don't want me to call you a fat ass or something.
No,
Dude,
I don't.
that's not
Yes,
cool.
like
Let that
random.
child.
Huh?
I said that's not cool. Let that girl eat.
Right.
I don't have a problem with her eating, but she's afraid of eating in front of me. I'm like, I'm your brother. I don't give a shit. I'm the one guy who does not give a shit. Go eat all you want. Just don't eat all of my shit.
I tell you what, that is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves, especially going out. Bitch, I'm spending all this goddamn money. I'm a man. I'm paying for the meal. But if I'm paying for that fucking meal, you better eat. You better motherfucking eat. And I don't want it. I don't want this little bullshit where you gotta wipe your face off. No, that sauce better be. You better show daddy what you doing later.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'll never forget. I took my daughter and like 4 of her friends to go get wings one night. And first of all, these little heifers, I mean, they put away some motherfucking wings. But the one, the 3 of them are eating, and the one is sitting in the corner, and she's like real dainty, and she's holding a chicken wing with 2 hands, like, and then she's trying not to get the sauce. I'm looking at her, and I looked at my daughter, and my daughter's like, "Dad, don't." I grabbed a fucking chicken wing out of my plate and smacked her right in the cheek with it. Big old fucking chicken sauce, like the. Now, don't wipe that shit off until you're done.
You're aggressive.
Hey, look, if I'm paying $1 million for them fucking chicken wings, it better be all over your face.
How old is your oldest daughter, by the way?
How old are you?
31.
I think Maria's like 31 or 32.
Tell her to hit me up.
Maria, fuck you up.
The older mom. What'd you say? What's your daughter?
I said Maria, fuck you up.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both.
I've been fucked up in a bad way by women plenty of times. I'm all right. I got a callus at this point.
Yeah, but I've also seen your world that you live in, and this chick lives in a totally different one.
What have you ever? What world do I live in? You haven't even been to my apartment yet.
I know, but you're cooking in your neighbor's backyard. That's what world.
I'm cooking in the common area in my apartment.
Well, I feel like the common area is the parking lot.
It's close to the parking lot.
It's right in the middle of the parking lot, actually. That you got me pegged for.
It's just where the bums hang out.
There are no bums in my neighborhood. I live in a nice area. I knocked up a white girl just to be able to live here.
No, it don't work that way. It's the other way around.
I don't think so.
And then you kicked out all your fucking your people. Like, how are you even paying rent?
How am I paying rent? Very carefully every month. Very carefully. I budget like a motherfucker.
Started slinging dick to them old ladies upstairs, huh?
Got to. Got to. Where is Jeannie, by the way?
Oh my!
she oiling up the fucking the plastic on the sofa.
Got to. All right. I'll put this camera over in front of the grill. Where is Dina? Gonna miss the whole show.
I missed the food.
It's okay. Grills take a bit.
Now let me get this straight. Dino is leaving Cracker Barrel, coming to your house to eat, and then you guys are going to eat.
You know Dino, but yeah, they went to Cracker Barrel for lunch.
Oh, for lunch? Fuck. The lunch was fucking 4 hours ago.
Right.
Now what kind
Yeah,
of
no, they went to Cracker Barrel in Buffalo, not here.
yeah.
He was trying to figure out if he could go hit the one here instead, but I don't know. You know how it is traveling with women; they get impatient.
Yeah, especially an Asian woman.
Right. You pass the first Cracker Barrel, and they're like, "Why aren't you stopping? We were gonna go to the other one."
Oh, you know, go to the Cracker Barrel. So Cole, what kind of charcoal? Like, are you using any kind of fancy wood or charcoal under them jalapenos?
No.
just nope. Dollar store briquettes.
Yep. But as summer goes along, I'll get real wood. But this is a makeshift episode because Dino's here. So I was like, I don't want to spend too much money, knowing we're not even gonna really eat all that much.
Do you ever hear of smoking whiskey?
No.
I got a gift set one time. It was it's a bourbon or whiskey, whatever. I think it was a bourbon gift set, and it came with like a couple glasses and like different tins of different wood. And what you would do is you would pour your whiskey, and then you would put this little cap on it that had like a wire mesh. You put the wood in there, and you light the wood on fire, and then you put the cap on it and it smokes your whiskey. Makes you feel really, really fancy. It looks cool, but I don't really get the whole concept.
Sounds good.
You know, I get bougie every once in a while.
But to ask you guys, yo, you want one? Want one?
Are you asking the bums in the fucking in the parking lot if they want a jalapeno?
No, the security patrol.
That's the patrol. He's dead ass.
He waved at me and he was like, "No, I don't want none of your fucking food."
Because they probably think you're bums.
I'm wearing an apron, sir.
That doesn't mean shit.
There's
Speaking
nothing
of,
that's saying.
You're so
speaking of, I bought you an apron too, Cole.
Oh, I knew he was going to say no.
Oh, okay.
Right. I like to make people uncomfortable under the guise that I'm friendly.
Alrighty. Did you hear me, Cole?
No, what'd you say?
I bought you a new apron too.
I stole this from Denny's.
Well, this one is bought and paid for.
No,
White trash.
there's jalapenos, bacon. No, bacon wrapped jalapenos with cheese. All right.
Well,
No problem, man. I appreciate what you do here.
yeah. And another thing, you look like you're cooking it on a tire rim. So
Yeah. Basically, yeah. This grill been here since like the Reagan administration.
yeah, because the hobos put it in.
You're a hater, bro.
Hey, look, I bet you on the bottom of that says whites only.
Probably used to.
I'll look later when it's not hot.
It's
Go
a
look at the
whites
other
only.
one.
How you gonna have a whites only grill? That's contradictory.
Oh, for Ruby said that the crazy house, the nut house, was segregated.
My dad said so, but it was
Your dad
more.
said that too.
My dad was, well, back when he was around. You know, my mom put him in the fucking nut house. Um,
Damn.
oh
Fucking
yeah.
women.
Well, see, that was kind of the scam back in the day, you know, because you got a lot of these old timers and shit who got hurt or whatever. Somehow, like the Social Security would fucking deny you, unless you had, you know, I mean, people think they're getting denied now. You know, that shit has been happening forever.
Right.
But the whole thing was, if you got admitted to the psych ward and you got deemed mentally fucked up, then they would push your paperwork through from the psych ward. So,
Right.
I mean, you know, my dad spent the fucking weekend in Woodside. Hell, I had a cousin. He was the head of the Harley Davidson chapter out here. Fuck, he went all out. He spent the whole week in the psych ward. He was rubbing shit on the walls. I think he rubbed shit on the fucking desk of one of the doctors or some shit. And Chuck was like, he would make Dino look like fucking me. Chuck was a big dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the scam back in the day. But yeah, the psych wards were just like the prisons and the jails. They were segregated, but it was segregation by choice, not by, you know,
It's
mandate.
kind of like jail. Jail was segregated, you know, kind of by choice for the most part. Prisons, rather. Jail's not so much. I am gonna have to flip it.
Yeah, you gonna have to do something more than just staring at it, because you look like you're confused now that they're on the fucking fire.
What else do you do, Marco? It's fire.
Oh, you didn't bring it.
Yeah, dude. I brought everything except for the plates. But what the fuck we need plates for? I always forget plates every time I grill. You know why? Because it's a woman's job. Go get those plates.
Wow.
Damn. If she's gonna go in the house and not come back out.
Get out. That's fine. Not she ain't gonna do all that. The food's out here.
Oh God.
She knows if she goes up there, the food might not be left.
Right.
She counting. She's doing math in her head. She's like, "There's 10 jalapenos. Clay can eat all those by himself."
No, I did ask him. I was like, why didn't you cook the other bag of jalapenos? And he's like, because we're going out to eat later. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
So
Get some people.
since
We're losing you.
that, oh, you dirty motherfucker. Am I there?
Yeah.
All right. So since we're making jalapenos, I think this article that just popped up is relevant to your cooking jalapenos.
Okay.
So this is from USA Today. Mexican singer Julian Alvarez says his visa was revoked ahead of a sold-out Texas show.
Is that good?
Huh?
Is that good?
I didn't hear what you said. What the fuck did you do?
Did they rent a car?
Who, Dino?
Yeah.
I think they did.
Oh, gotcha.
So they revoked this dude's fucking visa right before his show.
Oh, that's fucked up. Kind of funny though.
And I think it's fucking hilarious. And it was supposed to be at the Cowboy Stadium.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
I didn't think this was.
I was going to comment, and I decided not to.
What up? About missed the show, bro.
He came just in time. He didn't have to watch you cook or nothing. Now, what you got to do when they're done, man? You got to get a little fucking bowl of maple syrup and dip it in maple syrup, and then let them dry.
Maple syrup.
Fuck yeah!
What up? I'm making an appearance for the show. All right. So horrible. Yeah, she's the normal one.
What up?
What's up? I am officially allowed into your country.
Look how skinny Dino looks in real life. Jesus Christ!
What?
Look how skinny you look in real life.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm a nice person. I don't comment on it.
I swear to God. I can hit him. I can hit you with one. Hit me?
Bro, at least here.
You look like
people-
my dad. Not like my actual dad. You look like you could be my dad.
No, we decided Marco's your dad. I'm not your dad. Okay?
You know, Dino
I think
looks
it's
like
open
a
to
kidnapper.
interpretation.
I could
Dino
be your
looks
kidnapper.
like a kidnapper.
His kidnapper was my dad.
Well, listen. Like, it's very alarming when you say it like that way.
Liberty wasn't even born yet.
He got back with the kidnapper.
Grayson wasn't even born yet. She was pregnant with Grayson.
They got divorced before I was born.
Yeah, and then got back together.
Thank God for
I
that.
feel like that's your mom's MO, though. It's like, this is getting real serious. I gotta get out of here.
She was fighting with people at my work today, bro. Because I work with my mom.
Yes, I heard. That's alarming.
You heard? How'd you hear?
Because the bird is the word. You need
Didn't,
never stop.
I never told him shit.
You see, Greg says, not my dad.
Oh, that's
You were.
Oh yeah, no, she started.
Certified.
Yep.
That's totally reasonable.
You got to take some pictures of it, man, and show it. You can't just fucking put some slop up in front of the fucking camera and be like, hey, look at what I
I'm
made.
gonna come back. Give me a second. I'll put a little clock.
This is because
So, I guess he stuffed some jalapenos and he threw some bacon on that shit and he called it dinner. We'll get some pictures here shortly. Give it up for Cole and his jalapeno stuffed wrapped or stuffed jalapenos wrapped in bacon or whatever the fuck that is. Cooked on a fucking tire that he got out the dumpster. The rim. He made him a makeshift grill back there, and he's in the parking lot with the rest of the bums. Nah. Make sure, I guess I'll do some plugging while he's waiting for some pictures. Make sure you check us out tomorrow. We're gonna go live with Lord of the Wings. Dina, if you didn't see in the background, is in from.
Priya, how you doing?
We just got new people popping up everywhere.
Right. Did I tell you the wrong time?
You told me. Well, I'm in Austin, so I'm actually an hour behind the East Coast right now.
So everybody, this is our guest for tonight, Priya Blunts.
What up?
I was chilling. I was watching you make those fucking.
Oh, you've been here the whole time?
Been here the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
It's our guest. So,
that's what happens when I'm not behind people.
so the big guy behind me actually is usually the guy behind the fucking curtain.
I'm the wizard.
And he lives in Canada, but he's here right now. So he would have been in charge of putting you on. I'm just the idiot. I'm the boobs of the operation. You know what I mean? So
Technically, I would have been on time if we started at 8:30, but I was a bad person.
But you told me you wanted to go out to dinner afterwards.
Yeah, because I'm fat and I like eating. That's my nature.
You see what I have to do with?
How was the trip?
But nice.
Y'all better get out that parking lot before you get mugged.
We're in somebody's backyard. So, Priya, did you hit
There you
I
go.
don't know where the fuck he done left. So how you doing?
I just got into Austin like 2 or 3 days ago. I have a fridge full of groceries, but these tacos and barbecue have me in a chokehold. So I've been yeah.
Texas
It'd be
barbecue is the shit,
like,
dude.
Oh yeah, but you know what? I don't know if you're really meant to eat that shit 2 days or more. in a row. So
Where specifically have you eaten at?
well, obviously, Terry Black's, obviously,
Yeah.
and I really like some place called Oak. But
Hey.
no, it's 96 degrees outside and all this
Not me.
barbecue.
I've
I'm
heard other people say, yeah, not for me. No,
Hey,
wow.
hey, wait a second. Hey, Dino,
Yes?
shut the fuck up. The girl's trying to talk.
I'm sorry. I just arrived. I'm all hopped up on.
It's not normally like this, Priya, and we're gonna have you come on another time to give you your formal episode because when I booked you, I didn't know he was coming to town.
My bad.
He fucked the whole thing up.
But it's, yeah.
Yeah, like who shows up to another country? Who does that? I'm
He
calling
showed up to another country
Tom
late.
Holman right now.
He showed up to another country late.
Late as fuck, right?
Call him. Bacon is here.
All right, so this is our really ugly grilled jalapeno.
Oh, that's
pretty
not
good.
one of your better
It fell
pictures.
apart. Okay, it was the prettiest looking one.
Dude, that looks like
actually-
the penis that the lady pulled off of the dude in Hostel.
Why
Not.
To the fucking dogs.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I was there.
There.
Saw the whole thing.
His first acting credit was as the wiener that got chopped off. He's just in a suit, in a green screen, just, I'm a wiener. That's what he was.
Too wild. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That all looked like it needed to be cooked a little bit longer. And
For sure.
Does it? It doesn't need to be cooked longer.
okay.
Look.
I had one that didn't die.
I mean, everything that's in that meal could be eaten hot or cold, so it really don't matter except the bacon. You're gonna get Somalia.
You can eat bacon raw. You can.
You can.
Eat it done.
Yeah, you're gonna get Somalia.
That's not the word, and you know it. I'm having the last one because I'm a guest.
So anyway, Bria, tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, I do stand-up comedy. I travel around. I'm usually in New York, but I decided to come out to Austin, spend a few weeks out here, just see how I like it. And it's my 4th time in Austin. Love it down here. It's hot as fuck. I spent the entire day in my apartment. I only got the AC working in my apartment today. Yeah.
Wait, so you're in New York or you're in Austin right now?
I'm in Austin.
You have a place in Austin?
I found one on Craigslist. I'm subletting from some college student who was apparently rich parents bought him an apartment to live in during college, and they
Bro.
sublet in the summers.
Check for cameras.
So listen, just to make sure they get the full university experience, leave them an upper decker.
So jacked.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Specifically after barbecue too. How about that?
Oh, here you go. Yeah, same.
Giving people an experience.
Hit one of the worst spots on 6th Street.
I feel
Any
like
place
there's
that
a
looks like it's
Cracker
about to
Barrel in Buffalo that has an upper decker in it right now.
Y'all are nasty. This is a food show.
What?
Everything tasted delicious so far.
You know
Good.
what?
Here you go, you fat ass.
I was
You came to America and immediately ate all the food. It's supposed to be the opposite.
I did stop at Cracker Barrel. It was
What is he
delicious.
saying? Like,
I had a steak and chicken dippers. So
we're fat. We're fat.
I mean,
Oh,
fruit in the jiggly pudding.
I don't
Yeah.
even get that. What is
Dino came to America to say fuck his diet.
Yeah, basically for like a week.
microplastics?
No, I don't. I don't sound like I'm.
Sounds,
No
that
good about it. That's not. Yeah.
sounds Middle Eastern, right?
I do not sound Middle Eastern. I am Greek. Michigan. That's worse than Canadian. God.
It sounds like Michigan, like Kid Rock. We got 2 Kid Rocks on the show. We got Kid Rock and we got Mexican Kid Rock right here.
Fuck you.
I love that.
We hate each other a lot, Bria. This is our thing. So
No, that's just the white man trying to be oppressive. Fucking colonizer.
I'm the poorest one. I'm the poorest one on camera.
Yeah, look, he's out here colonizing his common area of the fucking building.
You've been here that long.
Oh yeah.
You could have messaged me. I didn't know you were here.
To hear you, is that your sister back there?
Yeah, my sister over here. This is Ruby.
To hear you tell your sister, hi, Ruby.
Hi.
Ruby, Priya, Ruby.
Oh, you're very pretty.
Priya was there the whole time, and you didn't let her into the room.
Apparently, I didn't see anything in the background though.
Listen, you need a Canadian to run this shit in the background. Otherwise, this stuff happens for you. It's not
True.
Don't blame me. Blame him
Yeah.
exclusively.
Americans are dumb.
I'm agreeing. It's not even an American thing. Don't blame it on the Americans. And not that Priya's American. Y'all calm down. This is the foreigner here. Chill the fuck out.
I look down on all of you. Just very clear. Like in healthcare. That's how I do it.
You're gonna see talking all that shit about healthcare. You're gonna fuck around and get food poisoning while you're here, and have to sit in an American fucking hospital.
Yeah, because guess who's gonna be cooking the whole time?
And be
Hey,
fucked.
I would put a garbage bag around my waist and drive home. That's what I would do. Like, I'm not gonna.
You have to go to a hospital. You've never been. I told you. Let's go.
That's not a friendly thing to
You
say to
need-
somebody. Like, you haven't been to the hospital. We gotta go.
You need.
That's not.
That's a true American
They will
experience. of going to the
immediately
ER.
put him on a COVID respirator.
Who's getting shot in high school? That doesn't mean I want to try it.
Okay, but that's not bad American.
I mean, it's pretty American.
That's a
It's not anywhere else.
that's a Colorado thing.
Absolutely not.
Nope, it's happened in Florida.
For different reasons, though.
It's happened in Texas.
Sandy Hook.
Yeah, you're right. Sandy Hook was a thing. That's New York.
Right. It goes all the way back to Waco.
Connecticut.
We're fancy that way.
I don't know. Ruby had an incident when she was in high school. It was crazy.
We thought it was a school shooter. We all ran for our lives.
Yeah, no, the whole school just scattered like roaches. It was crazy.
Somebody had bad parts, and just everyone was like, "Oh, it's a gun."
A grown up got into school. That's all it was.
We had a duffel bag.
Yeah, a duffel bag.
Everyone's kidding.
I mean, that's fair. It's, like pretty reasonable. He was either going to kill somebody or steal someone. One of the two.
He just had he was homeless.
Oh, that's much worse.
Yeah.
He was trying to get an education. The wrong place. That is the wrong place to get an education.
Which is another American experience.
Also
Being
true.
homeless is a
Also, that is, you know what? I don't want to feel that one. That's, again, I've lost all my soft parts. The majority of them. I don't think I'll do well.
cancel a hotel.
What are you crazy? I have a Chinese wife. That's impossible. You'll be like, you can cancel it. I'm staying here.
Did Marco leave? Marco left.
Yeah, Marco's like, this is bullshit. I'm out. That's fair.
Feel free to chime in at any point, Priya. It's cool. Like, shut us up.
You have a Chinese wife?
I do. She was actually born in the UK, but she is of Chinese descent.
Nice.
I figured me being Greek, it was the only way that we could argue on equal terms is if she colonized me. You know, it works.
I think that works. I think that definitely works.
It's, you know, she can't beat me up. I'm a land monster, so it's not, you know.
She's
Wait,
so
so-
Chinese that she couldn't even come to dinner tonight.
Do your parents speak with a British accent or a Chinese accent or a mix?
Well, her parents spoke with a Chinese accent more so. She came to Canada when she was 9. So the only time I really get to experience a solid British accent is when we go to Harry Potter, and then I want to kill myself because her and another friend who's not British just start speaking in a horrible British accent, and it's the worst. But yeah, one of those things. So, but yeah, now she's relaxing in the hotel. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna be outside." She's like, "Yeah, I don't care. I just don't want to go." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Mood.
She's like, "We'll go out afterwards."
She doesn't want to meet me.
Not at all. You offended me and Bert.
I wanted to meet
You're a problem. Priya's been waiting here the entire show for you to let her in, and you're gonna stand here and say you're not the problem.
I didn't know.
I mean,
I almost left.
no,
But
that's
I
reasonable.
feel so bad. Like I said, you can come back and we'll have He'll be where he's supposed to be, which is behind a screen.
Yeah.
A better screen.
Also,
And his little fucking
Yeah.
tiny shit, which is
I think it's
playing on the
Sure.
It is
Yeah.
tiny. You're so good at the computer because
Computer kung fu?
your other half is Asian.
I'm too fat for kung fu, sir.
You're half Asian technically.
Yes, our apologies, Priya, but thank you so much for sticking it out. That's a
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was here long enough for you to tell your sister that if you're grilling, that getting the plates is a woman's job, and I was like, you know, not wrong about that. I
I
love.
didn't get the plates either. Just fuck that.
That's why I fuck with her a lot.
that's out of spite. Yeah,
That's my sister.
so yeah, that's fair.
No, but truly, if a man
Right.
is grilling and he's doing a good job at grilling, I'm like, I will make sides and I will set the table happily. But I do also remember a time. I have a saying where if a man can't cook a perfect steak, he's not a man.
That's true. That's
I
true. We're gonna talk about this later.
Because I definitely, I was seeing this guy, and we went up to Vermont for the weekend, and I was like, I paid for the house and the weekend. Why don't I get the groceries? So I picked us up some fabulous New York strip steaks. That I was like, we're gonna throw these on the grill. It's gonna be great. The way that this man ruined the steak, ruined the steak. We took it off. We waited, the 5 or 10 minutes. We cut into it. We had to put it back on the grill.
That's a
I know.
that is.
And then the next day we were making ribs, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the ribs. I'm the captain now. Like I had.
Yeah, you can't. If someone doesn't, steak isn't that complex. It's a very, very like simple rules that get you through it, and you're done. It's just follow that process. Ribs are a nuance. I wouldn't trust them with potato salad. Forget about anything else. That's
I
ridiculous.
did such a good job on those fucking ribs. I did such a good job. I used that marinade, the Japanese barbecue sauce marinade. It's like
Yeah.
kind of
I don't know what
comes
you're talking about.
in a gas bottle,
Yeah. Oh
and it's
yeah.
like sweet soy sauce. That's what I marinated those ribs in.
It's also good.
See, that's a good idea. Did he complain afterward? Because then you probably should have killed him.
No. If he
Well,
complained, wow, you have a vagina. You have a full vagina. You can't.
Damn.
That's like I feel like somebody who screws up a steak badly though has this idea that they're better, and you're like, no, you did a horrible job. Like, just stop. Don't touch anything in the kitchen. You're not
Dude,
allowed.
You don't get an opinion because we
I
can definitely
screwed up a
get one
steak for my kids back in the 90s, and they still bitch about it.
Oh, Marcus.
You came back. You did what back in the 90s?
I've fucked up a steak that I made my kids, and to this day, my kid, like my oldest was like maybe 12. To this day, she still bitches about that steak.
Okay, but in their defense, they are basically feral, and they would use that to their advantage as best they like. It's the only thing they have on you.
Yeah.
And a poor choice in women. Like those two things are like
And
all of their mothers.
ever fuck up a steak in front of anyone, you have to like samurai sword yourself at that point. Just go out in shame.
Well, see, like my taste in steak, I like my steak dead. Most people like a little bit of pink in the middle or whatever. No, I like my steak dead, but it'll taste good. It ain't gonna taste burnt.
Okay, Margot, all steak is dead.
Yeah, you got to explain that. Do you mean blue, or do you mean well
He
done?
means well done.
Well
He means
done.
well done. That's what he means. Yeah.
That's horrendous. I like mine damn near raw.
That's how I know God doesn't love you.
You just eat cardboard, huh? Just tires. I can go get you. Look, we can cut a tire off of one of these cars in the parking
I
lot.
know you're cooking in the next to the dumpster, dude. We seen the fucking rim that you put the fuck jalapenos on. Dude, you
Hey,
try to say
them fucking jalapenos are still delicious, though.
They were fired.
Yeah,
he
but he
tried
got
to say that he was trying to get a cop to come over and have a fuck out. No, he was asking hobos on the street if they wanted fuck jalapenos. They're like, nope, well, we're good. We're good.
Fuck you.
I find it entertaining. They had to put sunglasses on for that.
That hides the tears.
He found them fucking them glasses in the dumpster next to the rim.
I did not. I bought these on Amazon. Well, I think that's the show. Again, Priya, I am so sorry that you came in late. Also, apparently, I made an ass myself because I thought I was alone. Well, with Marco, that doesn't count though.
No.
It was a joke, mostly. You know, I
Well,
brought everything else. You should bring a plate.
He's gonna smother you, and that's gonna happen.
But thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
And I do hope that you are willing to come on again in the future. But I would totally see why you wouldn't.
So maybe you should make a steak for that episode.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm down.
100%.
I'm down because I always get to eat it.
I got you. I always make a steak the craziest way, and everybody argues with me. And then they have it, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so good."
Yeah, but you are fun to argue with as well because it just makes you crazy when you're like, I know this is better, and we're like, no, we don't believe you.
Yeah.
I'm arguing for he to try more.
Yeah, but that's because he's your older brother.
I could never get argued.
Yeah, because you were 12 and he was already a man. That's What do you?
12. I was like 30.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea. Clearly, I know.
Well, that's been the show. Peace out, guys. Priya, do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Follow me at Priya Blunts on Instagram. I'm going to be dropping some new show dates. I'm going to have a roast battle coming up at the Mothership in Austin. So that's on the 15th of June. And hell yeah, follow me.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. We're all going to follow you after this. And good luck at Kill Tony. Are you doing Kill Tony?
I'm going to try.
All right, cool. Good luck at Kill Tony. Good luck with the roast and everything. And yeah, but next time we talk about steak, we actually just did a steak episode not that long ago. But when we
Steak?
yeah, we can always do steak again. It's summertime. Maybe I'll grill it, and we'll have you come back on. I'll keep you on my.
Nice. Sounds
Peace
great.
out, guys.
Bon appetit.
Bye.